are 20 unexpected moments in football. And first, one little fan did something so crazy, he became the youngest pitch invader in football history. He's not getting dessert tonight. Luckily, he can still smile and enjoy the rest of the game, which can't be said about this news reporter. Ouch! She's gonna be wearing a helmet from now on. But something that surprised me more is this insane free kick.
Something from the training ground. Shaqiri on the first time. Oh, what a hit!
Damn, that's pure skill. And so is this goal by Salah.
He's gone straight for goal and it's gone in.
Jesus, I didn't see that coming. The Egyptian goat has been practicing a lot to pull that off. But unfortunately, not all unexpected moments are as wholesome. Because what happened to this American fan in Qatar is unbelievable. Right before the US versus Iran game started at the World Cup, Brian Davis proudly showed off his rainbow armband to the cameras. But his photo shoot didn't last very long, since cops showed up within seconds and aggressively dragged him out of the stadium.
You okay?
I twisted my arm a little bit when I came up, but other than that, I'm fine.
Okay.
It was very aggressive.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Why, do you think? Because of that one?
So I went through security with this on. Security said it was fine. I talked to a gentleman sitting there, obviously I haven't been drinking, and just sitting in a chair. They came up, said, you have to take it off. I said, no, that's not true. And then these gentlemen came up and fairly aggressively grabbed me, twisted my arms back.
Now luckily it all ended relatively well, because Brian was allowed back in and could still watch the game. But not all protesters in Qatar got so lucky, because when prankster Vitali made an unexpected comeback and tried running onto the pitch during a game between the Netherlands and Argentina, he quickly got tackled and was locked up by security. And the worst thing is, he didn't even get the publicity he wanted because the cameras didn't film him.
They all recognized me again, and they actually said that they've been having talks about me since 2 p.m. They showed me pictures of the security cameras following me. They were waiting for me to run. Actually, they were following me the whole time. I found a gap. I went for it. I wouldn't say I wasn't fast enough. It was just too much security.
Why did you jump to the pitch?
Because I wanted to propose to Messi, man. God,
And he also broke his leg. I think it's time for him to hang up his boots and retire. Which can't be said about Sebastian Derusi, who got the nickname Rabona King for an obvious reason.
Show you just how tight of a window he puts this through. I mean, that's a great ball if you're facing forward, let alone turning around. But that recovery run...
Oh, that deserved a better ending. But you know, sometimes goalkeepers do unexpected things to keep a clean sheet.
Goes across into the box. Shot! Ronaldo! On the post! Rebound! Ronaldo! Unbelievable!
Damn, he's got his head in the game. And so does Osimhen, because nobody expected him to beat Cristiano Ronaldo's record.
Nicolau in the way. Tronkowski hasn't got there. Osimhen has!
With that jump, he secured himself the title for the highest scoring header in the Series A. No wonder Napoli fans are obsessed with him. One baker even made thousands of Osimhen cakes, which the man himself clearly seemed to enjoy. But not all Napoli fans are as nice, because what some fans did could get them banned for life. After the Italian club finally won the league for the first time in 33 years, fans lost it.
Un'emozione attesa 33 anni. Ce ne ho 25, ma aspetto da 33, prima che nascevo. Ringrazio Dio che sono napoletano!
Yeah, I'm talking thousands of fans swarming the streets, people rocking Osimhen masks, fireworks everywhere, a boat driving around the streets, and even a huge pitch invasion. And as all of those supporters were running across the field, someone even brought plastic bags to steal the grass to later sell on eBay for 700 euros. But I guess all pitch invaders like a nice souvenir. And the most unexpected thing from this moment is that the player who took the dog off the field actually adopted him. And someone I really want to adopt is this legendary kid.
Sadio Mane. I said it last time I was on it, he's the best football player in the world. I don't know why he's laughing for. Chris, why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts and maybes. I do absolutes. And, you know, like if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle. But she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Some fans are just hilarious, but this next guy is obsessed.
Today I'm going to paint a football player. You might know him. Erling Haaland.
This man, Rory Paints, is in love with the Norwegian striker and has made hundreds of paintings of him. Santa Holland, Egg Holland, Cristiano Ronaldo Holland, Hulk Holland, which which I'd love to get myself, but also Post Malone Holland, King Holland, the Joker Holland, Handsome Squidward Holland, Dwayne The Rock Holland, French Holland, and the weirdest one of them all, Hasbulla and Holland? Like, what is his Instagram page? Dude literally spent hundreds of hours drawing Erling, and on top of that, he also did an entire makeover just to look like him. I just love how weird all of this is. But at least he didn't ink himself like this guy. I mean, it's a great lineup with Van Basten and Cruyff, but to permanently mark it on your body might be a little excessive. But someone who's never gonna make it back in the starting squad is William Accio, because even though his goal celebrations are insane, he really struggles to find the net.
With the cross towards Ricci, second effort, it dribbles it, no! Did Accio clear that off the line himself? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That is clearly going in. Willie gets there, and yes, he keeps it out himself.
That smells like match fixing to me, but at least I can still smell, which can't be said about Zlatan's statue, because fans actually chopped off his nose in 2020. But the story gets even crazier. The Swedish goat started off his senior career at Malmo in 1999, before transferring to the biggest clubs in the world. And even though he experienced great success abroad, he never forgot about his roots.
För någonstans i mig är det fortfarande mitt lag. Även om jag representerar PSG, Juventus eller de här andra klubbarna, så är det ändå fortfarande mitt lag. Det finns inget annat för mig.
So nobody was surprised when he got his own statue next to the club's stadium. I mean, fans absolutely love him.
Zlatan is the best player in the world.
Wow. He's on an amazing journey. He's been all over Juventus, Milan, Barcelona, Inter, and he is back now.
But all of that changed when he became part owner of the city's all-time rival. Like, what? That's similar to Messi becoming the co-owner of Madrid. Fans were raging, and their love for Zlatan quickly transformed to hate. So much so that they violated the statue 4 times. They tried cutting off his leg, his toe, stole his nose, and even knocked it to the ground. Those fans definitely crossed the line, but so did Orla Salone, an Instagram model who was found guilty for stalking Mason Mount, Ben Chilwell, and Billy Gilmore. Most people expected her to get a prison sentence, but she eventually managed to only walk away with an £1,100 fine and having to perform 200 hours of unpaid work. And with that, we've made it to the top 3. So let's kick it off with a moment that I couldn't even see. Yeah, the stadium lights shut off in the middle of the game, resulting in a 28-minute break. But at least fans understood what was going on, which can't be said for number 2 on the list. The time Wout made headlines all over the world. And I'm not just talking about the club's devastating 7-0 loss against Liverpool, or the fact that he received more criticism than any other striker in the Prem.
It's not good enough. If Man United want to be competing to win titles, they need to go and find a top striker.
Wout Weghorst, you could argue, is doing some of those things that Jamie talked about, possibly apart from scoring goals.
He's a hard worker, but, it's a bit like, the milk monitor at school, isn't it?
Yeah, his reputation wasn't that great, but he fully destroyed it and lost all credibility when he touched the Anfield sign? Like, what? Only Liverpool players are allowed to do that. Fans of both clubs were furious to terminate his contract. It was 12 versus 10 from the start. Disgusting. I was actually starting to like this bloke. Now that 7-0 makes more sense. You never touch the sign as a rival team. It always ends badly. We lost the game before it even started, bro. So after all that hate, Wout unexpectedly gave a statement which was even more bizarre than the incident itself. Dude said he only did it to wind up his Dutch buddy Virgil van Dijk and to stop him from completing his pre-game ritual.
You don't answer to this sort of stuff. You don't give validity to this stuff. The fact that you actually feel the need to come out and defend yourself and explain yourself, you're now, in some odd way, you're actually giving validity and life to the story.
That's just strange, man. But the number 1 most unexpected moment is when Cristiano Ronaldo assaulted a news reporter. It was right before Portugal's match against Hungary in the Euro 2016 group stage, and CR7 didn't manage to score yet. Obviously, he was grumpy because of that. So when a journalist approached him, he just snapped.
Ronaldo, preparado para este jogo hoje?
The clip went viral all over the world, and some reporters even recreated the incident to mock Ronaldo.
Meneer Elias, mag ik iets vragen?
But the story gets even wilder, because 10 days later, the TV station hired a diver to recover the microphone.
Foi trabalho difícil. Bem, foi, porque isto está cheio de piranhas aqui à volta e os crocodilos no meio dos jacintos. É susto, mas conseguimos.
That's just wild. And so are these moments. Please click the video right here.